Welcome to Jerusalem, the city of hope, the city of religions, city of God. It's a great privilege to have you here as guests.
We arrived today, nearly 40 UN ambassadors, to the city of David, Ir David, to show them the real truth about Israel. What we hear at the UN, when we read the resolutions in UNESCO, we know it's lies. But when the ambassadors come here and they see for themselves the history of the Jewish people, they understand why you cannot disconnect the Jewish people from our eternal capital, Jerusalem. I want to thank the city of David and the municipality of Jerusalem for doing a great work and enabling us to bring more and more ambassadors to see the real facts on the ground.
Today is an unbelievable day. In the same year that UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Science and Culture Organization, decided in the most discriminatory decision of its history to deny the connection of the Jewish people to Jerusalem, today we have 40 ambassadors being led by Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Danny Danon, bringing them to the city of David. Why are they here? Far away from the halls of the United Nations building, here they'll travel with us through the field and actually lift up the archaeological evidence and see the facts in front of their eyes. This is not a matter of fantasy and not only a matter of faith. Here we have facts that prove the connection of the Jewish people to Jerusalem. And that's what this group is going to be saying today.
In my eyes, diversity is key in Jerusalem. We are proud of the religious freedom here. In over 3,000 years of history, the only time all religions in Jerusalem enjoyed true, full religious freedom was during Israeli rule.
The ambassadors will remember this visit. When they will touch the stones, when they will hear the stories from the Bible, they will remember it and they will use it in the future. Some of those ambassadors will be head of states. Some will be Minister of Foreign Affairs. For example, the former ambassador of Sierra Leone, who was here in Ir David, went back to Sierra Leone and he formed an organization to support Israel. We are investing for the long run, and the best way to do it is to bring them here to Jerusalem.
For us, it's a real eye-opener, and for us too. No, it's a journey of reconnecting with our own faith, and it's so amazing and great that you can relate a lot of what we read in the Bible. For some of us, we always think that Israel is somewhere in heaven. And yet, it's here. So I think that is one of the main discoveries for, at least for some of us.
These 40 courageous ambassadors are in an institution today in which it is out of vogue to support the state of Israel. However, like all great things, it starts with a small core. And our hope is that these ambassadors will begin the beginning of something that will multiply so that one day in the future, the United Nations will realize what we know, which is that we are the Jewish people, the oldest people on earth that can call their capital the place that's their capital today after 3,000 years. That is the Jewish people living in Jerusalem.
Here, where King David walked, sang and prayed, international archaeologists keep finding rock-hard evidence to the history of the Jewish people who lived here for the past 3,000 years. We do the work of excavation in order to not only preserve, remember, and learn about Jewish life 3,000 years ago, but also to preserve Christian, Muslim, and world history.
UNESCO, in addition to undermining and declaring that the Jewish people have no connection to Jerusalem, in addition, they asked the state of Israel, demanded that they immediately halt the excavations in the city of David. Why is that? They know that every day that we're digging in the city of David, more evidence is being unearthed that supports the fact, and here it is fact, that the Jewish people have a physical evidence of our connection to Jerusalem.
I hope to see you here again so you can witness as experienced guests how much we have excavated, developed and preserved, all while guarding Jerusalem's mosaic of people and communities. Thank you, Danny. Thank you all. Let's explore Jerusalem together. Thank you.